During World War I, there was segregation, racism, and discrimination against African Americans. Early in the war, African American men were denied the right to be in Marine Corps, the Coastal Guard, and Army Corps. In the Navy, they were only allowed to serve as messmen. These conditions were known as Jim Crow military. Changes were made with the Selective Service Training Act. This act made all men, regardless of color, 18 through 36, eligible to volunteer in naval and ground forces without fear of discrimination.
The Double B campaign started in 1941, and it was an African American campaign. A victory over fascism overseas would entail a victory over racism at home. The Double B campaign was fought by both armed African Americans overseas and by the NAACP at home.
As part of the fight to defeat racism at home, race riots broke out in Harlem, New York, and Detroit. Another form of racism during the war was segregation at home. Smith v. Allwright in 1944 was a decision by the Supreme Court that overturned Democratic Party's use of all-white primaries in Texas. This was a victory at home for the African Americans. In the end, World War II laid the foundation for the post-war desegregation in the U.S.